This is the I.S.U.P.K in the UK. As you know, every Saturday is the Sabbath class. So with that, we're gonna, read out of the law. Gonna first read in the Lashwan Kodash. Then we're gonna translate it into the English. So with that, brother.
The left hand. Left. Put it right. Left hand. No, the other hand. Put it to your right hand. Hold that all the way. La yasha'ala.
La yasha'ala.
Rise face the east. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Haya. Shamka. Yahweh. Malakavka. Sabbath. Ratazaka. Haya. I.S.U.P.K. Rataza. Kawa. Haya. Ba Shemayim. Lefaninawa. Lakam. Cow. Yawam. Wasalak Nawa. Kabawaf Nawa. Kasalak Nawa. Kabawaf Nawa. Wala'a. Tabiya Nawa. Banasaya 1. Abal. Hawashai Nawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Nakar. Hamalakaf. Waha'ala. Wahafapara. La'aywalamyam. Aman.
And in the English,
our Father,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done
In earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
our
daily bread,
and
forgive us our debts,
forgive us our debts
as we forgive our debtors,
and
lead us not
into temptation,
but deliver us
from
evil.
For
thine is the kingdom
and the power
and the power
and the glory
forever.
So be it.
And the Hakah, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'Shem Yahawashi, Baba Kusha, Nafaninawa, Hakah, Lara Pa'a, Kal Makala, Bukal Madawa, Hakah, Lataha, Hamatazarayim, Hakah, Lahakuyam, Hamafyam, Hakah, Arakawaf, Atama Allah, Lagara Shan, Ba'Shem Yahawashi, the water Aman, and in the English,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahawashi,
in the name of Yahawashi.
please give us the power,
Please give us the power
to heal, all manner of sickness, and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers,
the power to cleanse the lepers,
the power to raise the dead,
the power to raise the dead,
the power against unclean spirits,
the power against unclean spirits,
to cast them out,
in
in the name of Yahawashi.
the name of Yahawashi.
Thank you. So be it.
So be it. And the blessings, Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Wa Yahawashi, Wa Mayaka Allah, Wa Alahayim, Mata Zabiya'a, Allah Wap Yahanna, Ha Allah Wapyam, Ha Saranyam, Ha Kwatazayanyam, Ha Kayayayam, Wa Akwafyam, Yahweh, Wa Hashem Yahawashi, Wa the Aman.
And in the English, bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh,
And Yahawashi.
and Yahawashi,
And
Michael,
and the angels. Commanding General YAHANNA.
the
The
general,
captain.
the captains,
The
the officers,
the
the troopers,
and the sisters.
Yahweh,
In the name of Yahawashi.
in the name of Yahawashi.
Thank you.
So be it. Psalms 121, Asha'a Ayanya,
Ayanya.
Al Hahayim, Ma'ayan, Yaba'a, Isaiah, Ma'ayim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa Ratazah, Agatan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shamaka, Hanala'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawama, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamaka,
Shamaka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazaka,
Zaka,
Al-Yad,
Al-Yad,
Yamyanka,
Yamyamka,
Yawamam,
Yaramam,
Hashamash,
Hashamash,
La'ayakayaka,
Ayakayaka,
Wayarach,
Wayarach,
Balayala,
Balayala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamaka,
Yashamaka,
Makarai,
Makarai,
Yashama,
Yashama,
Afna Pashka,
Afna Pasha,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashama,
Yashama,
Taza Afka,
Haza Akka,
Wabawa Ayaka,
Bawa Aika,
Ma'aitha,
Ma'aita,
Wa'aid Iwalam,
I will learn.
Aman.
Aman. And in the English, I will lift up mine eyes.
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hills.
unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not offer
He will not suffer
thy foot to be moved.
thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Takarash,
Al-Fakarash,
Wa-Al-Fashakwat,
Al-Fashakwat,
Al-Kayahana,
Ayahana,
Awabyaka,
Awabyaka,
Yahama Yawan,
Yahamayawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Imaka,
Al-Imaka,
Ya'ayaramwa,
Ya'ariyamwa,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayata,
Wayatha,
Yawa Aitazawa,
Yawa Aitazawa,
Altazapwanka,
Altazapawanka,
Amaya,
Amaya,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanyakakidim,
Wanakakina,
Magaya,
Magaya,
Wala Ayazaka,
Wala Ayazaka,
Shamya Sha'ala,
Shamya Sha'ala,
Iwada,
Iwada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa Aitazawa,
Nawa Aitazawa,
Laba,
Laba,
Lakadwa,
Lakadwa,
Al-Yaka,
Al-Yaka,
Bayaf,
Bayaf,
Yakawafwa,
Yakarafwa,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wa Yashamai Alayam,
Wa Yashima Island,
Mawa'aba,
Mawa'aba,
Wahagayam,
Wahagayim,
Gabar,
Gabar,
Wa'imawan,
Wa'imawan,
Wa'imalak,
Wa'imalak,
Palashaf,
Halashah,
Imishabya,
Aimishabya,
Tazawa,
Tazawa,
Gam Ashawa,
Gom Ashawa,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Imam,
Ayman,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zarawai,
Zarawai,
Flakya, Labanya Lawat,
Labanya Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aishalaham,
Aishalam,
Kamadyan,
Kamadian,
Kasaya Sarah,
Kasaya Sarah,
Kayabyan,
Kayabian,
Banakal,
Banakar,
Koyashwan,
Koyashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Bayandura,
Bayandura,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La Adama,
La Adama,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Nadaya Bawa,
Nadaya Mawa,
Ka'ira,
Ka'ira,
Wakazabak,
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 Wakatazal,
Wakatazal,
Manai,
Manai,
Kana Sayakamwa,
Kana Sayakamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amawa,
Amawa,
Nayarashah,
Nayarashah,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Af,
Af,
Na'awaf,
Na'awaf,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
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 Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Kagalgala,
Kagagala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya Raka,
Lapanya Raka,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Tabaira Yara,
Taba'aya Ara,
Wakalaba,
Wakalaba,
Falahat,
Falahat,
Hayam,
Hayam,
Kantaradakma,
Kanta Radama,
Basa Iraka,
Basa Irika,
Wabasa Wapafka,
Wabasabu Pafka,
Tabalaham,
Tabalaham,
Mala'a,
Wala'a,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kwalawan,
Walawan,
Wayaba Kwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Bashwa,
Wayaba Alwa,
Wayaba Alwa,
Aya Aid,
Ayi,
Wayakapawa,
Wayakapawa,
Waya Abadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayada Iwa,
Wayada Aiwa,
Kaya Ata,
Kaya Ata,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Labadka,
Labadka,
Al Yawan,
Al-Yawan,
Al-Kaha,
Al-Kaha,
Arataza,
Arataza,
Aman.
Aman. And in the English, keep not thou silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace,
And be not still, O Yahweh.
and be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
Thine
thine enemies
make
almost,
make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against
and have consulted against
thy hidden ones.
thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off
and let us cut them off
from being a that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. They have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarim, Gobal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished the Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zayeb, yea, all their princes as Zabar, and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. O Yahweh, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth for wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish. That men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, are the Most High over all the earth. So be it. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh. Listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us. Thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the schools. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasures of the rich of Israel, that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the Edomites, and the nations, and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek's synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, Skinheads, Pasikomatazzi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, army, navy, air force, marines, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the airwaves, the cable access channels, and the radio channels, convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way, or try to stop us from broadcasting your word throughout the planet earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief, and the
and the murderer,
let Yahawashi,
Michael and Gabriel,
come down with the flying horses,
and
punish all the heathen that come up against us, as we speak thy word, cause it to be known by all, that it is the angels that have done it, cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world, cause them to shake at thy coming, in the name of Yahawashi. Thank you always, so be it.
Carry on.
We're in Deuteronomy, I believe it was 17, Deuteronomy 17. The book of the Bible, which is Deuteronomy in the Hebrew. Don't have to pay up to blemish yet. This is it. And the ruler over us, reading the book of the law. Yeah, Deuteronomy 17 and 19.
Deuteronomy 17 and 19. Wahayatha, Aimawa, Wakura'a, Bawa, Kaya, Yamaya, Kaya Yawa, Lama Ain, Ya Lamad, Laya Ra'a, Atha, Yahawa, Alahaya, Alahayawa, La Shama, Atha, Kau, Debaya, Hatha Wara, Haza'af, Wa'af, Hakakwayam, Ha'ala, La'ai Mutham, Khan, Lada, Labar, Lathaya, Rawam, La Babawa, Ma'aka Yawa, Wala Ba Lathaya, Sawa, Man, Hama Tazawa, Hama Tazawa, Maya Mayan, Washa Ma'a, Wala, Lama Ain, Ya'a Vayak, Yamayam, Al, Mama Lakafwa, Hawa'a, Wabanyawan, Bakwarab, Yasha Allah.
18.
Wa'a, Yahaya, Laka Nayam, Hala Wayam, Kal, Tawab, Lawaya, not Lawaya, Kalakwa, Wana Laha, Ain, Yasha Allah, Ashaya, Yahawa, Wana Kal, Ktaya, Yaka, Ya'a Kalawan, Wana Kal, Ha, La'a, Yahayaha, Lawa, Bakwarab, Aka Yawa, Yahawa, Haya'a, Nakal, Thawa, Ka'asha, Daba, Lawa, Wazaha, Yahayaha, Mashapat, Hakahanyam, Wa'af, Ha'ain, Ma'af, Zabakya, Hazabak, Shaya, Shah, Wanathan, Lakahan, Hazarai, Wahaka, Wahaka Yayam, Waha Koba, Ra'ash Yatha, Baga Nak, Thaya Rashak, Wa Ya Taza, Harak, Warash Yatha, Gaza, Taza Anka, Tatan, Lawa, Kaya, Bawa, Baka, Yahawa, Alahayaka, Makal, Mata Batyaka, Ta Imad, Lashara, Basham, Yahawa, Waha, Waba, Yawa, Kal, Hayamayam.
And also Deuteronomy 17 and 19.
Deuteronomy 17:19. And it shall be with him, and he shall read therein the days of his life.
Alright, so for those of you that haven't read this before, it's about a king. Isupk, a king in the land of Israel. We're talking about the book of the law, meaning they will write him a copy of the book of the law. He shall read it all the days of his life to make sure what this king is instructing us is lawful, it's right, it's just. Read on.
Shalakia. That he may learn to fear the Lord his God.
And that he may learn. So to be afraid of God is not what we think now, where it's a emotional thing. To fear him is to do as he says. So when he reads this book of the law, he's going to learn how to fear the Lord his God. So for you to be afraid of God, you even have to be taught that too, man. Read on.
To keep all his law and all these statutes and to do them.
Read on.
That his heart be not lifted up above his brethren.
There, so now, while he's reading these laws, he's going to learn that he's not above his race of people, his brethren, the other Israelites. Because what happens, like what you see going on now, anyone who has some money, what do they think? They're better than the rest of us, man. 21 Savage, Young Thug, and who else? Some UK artists, Wiley and them. Like, they think, Miss Dynamite, Akala, they think they're better than you, even though they was in the same position as you. Now that the white man just gave them a little pat on the back, they believe they are better than you. Like whatever you face, they should not face. And the Lord didn't want that. Any king that we had amongst us, his heart shouldn't be lifted up, thinking he is better than us. Read on.
God. That he not lifted up above his brethren, and that he turned not aside from the commandment to the right hand or to the left.
Read on.
To the end that he may prolong his days in his kingdom, he and his children in the midst of Israel.
So meaning that king, he's meant to be an example. He follows the laws. His days are prolonged. So we see that, like, see, if you serve the Lord, you live a long, nice life. He's an example. And if you don't, then he dies, man. When it says he shall live, meaning live a good life, and that king will be an example for us. We see him serving the Lord, living good. We go, well, you know what? I'm going to serve the Lord. If I'm going to live just like him, then I know what I need to do. Read on.
God. The priests, the Levites, and the tribe of Levi shall have no part nor inheritance with Israel.
So what does it mean by part nor inheritance? Meaning some house that they have, some land that they own. In another verse in the Bible, they lived in the coast, but you know what I mean? They didn't have no inheritance like some house that they would pass down to their kids. In every tribe's land, Levites did not have that. They had no part, no inheritance. Read on.
Therefore shall they have no inheritance among their brethren. The Lord is their inheritance,
Uh-huh.
as he has said unto them, and he shall be with the priests, Jew from the people, from them that offer a sacrifice, whether it be ox or sheep.
All right. So now this verse here lets you know that the Lord doesn't do basically with the sacrifices that we make. The Lord doesn't do nothing with it. It's for the priest. No. So what? You're gonna sacrifice a lamb to the Lord, and what? He's gonna eat it. He's gonna smell it. Yeah. You know what I mean? I want some of that. The Lord don't do that. It's for the priest, and it said it right there. For the priest, this is the inheritance, meaning this is what they get because they do the work of the Lord. People need to feed them. People need to make sure they have clothes, and anything you would offer to the Lord, really, it goes to the priest of the Most High, and it's going to explain as we read on much more. Read on.
Whether it be ox or sheep, and they shall give unto the priest the shoulder and the two cheeks and the maw.
And you know what's funny? When you read about the sacrifices of the Lord, that's the exact same parts. So when it says you offer it to the Lord, meaning you give that to the priest of the Most High. Read on.
The first fruit also of thy corn, of thy wine, and thy oil, and the first of thy fleece of the sheep, shalt thou give to him. For the Lord thy God hath chosen him out of all your tribes to stand to minister.
And that's why they have the right to get all this because they minister. What does minister mean? You work, man. If you're a minister, meaning you're working for someone, and a priest, he's a minister for the Lord, and he should be fed. He should have something to eat, something to drink, something nice to wear. Why? Because he's working on behalf of the Lord, man. We done?
For the Lord thy God hath chosen him out of all thy tribes to stand to minister in the name of the Lord, him and his sons forever. That was the other one.
That's it. No, sir. It was Deuteronomy 18 and 8.
Uh-uh. It was 6, 8, 6.
18 and 6. Right. Deuteronomy 18 and 6. Wakaya Yaba Hala Waya Ma'a Kad Wa'ai Bayan Makal Yashu'ala Asha Hawa Ga Sham Waba Bakal Hawath Napashwa Al Hama Kwam Asha Yabaka Yahawa Ya Hawaya Washa Rath Basham Yahawa Alahayawa Kakal Ak Yawan Ha Lawayam Ma'ai Madayam Sham Lapanya Yahawa Ka Lak Kaka Lakwa Ya'a Kalwa Labad Mama Karawa Ayal Ha'a Bawath. Verse 9. Kaya Atha Ba Al Ha'arataza Asha Yahawa Alahayaka Nathawa Laka La'a Salah is Tha Lamad La'ai Shawath Katha I that is Katha Wa'ai Batha Hagawayam it is Haham. Verse 10 La'a Yamataza Baka Ma'ai Baya Banwa Waba Sawa Ba'ash Kwasam Mayam Ma'ai Wana, Wama, Bak, Sha, Wama, Kasha. Verse 11. Wa, Kaba, Kaba, Washa, Al, Hawab, Waya, Da'ai, Naya, Wada, Ra'ash, Al, Hama, Tayam. Verse 12. Yaba, Kaya, Thawa, Ai, Batha, Yahawa, Kala, Aisha, Hala, Waba, Gal, Waba, Galal, Hama, Ai, Batha, Ha'a, La'a, Yahawa, Alahayka, Mawa, Ra'aish, Awa, Awatham, Mapa, Nayak. Deuteronomy 18:6.
And if a Levite come from any of thy gates out of all Israel, where he sojourned, and come with all the desire of his mind, unto the place which the Lord shall choose.
So now the place that the Lord chose, it was Jerusalem. So meaning if a priest from the land of Naphtali, the land of Gad, the land of Benjamin, he wants to just, he works for the Lord, but he wants to, work in Jerusalem, the place where the Lord put his name there. Read on.
Then he shall minister in the name of the Lord his God, as all his brethren the Levites do.
So meaning even amongst the priests of the Lord, they must accept him. They can be like, listen, man, we handle this. You go back to the land of Gad and you look after that. If he wants to come and go, you know what, I want to do the work of the Lord here, you must accept him and make him minister just like every other priest of the Lord does. Read on.
We shall stand before the Lord. They shall have no portion. They shall have light portion to eat.
So meaning, don't feed him less. You know what I mean? He comes to this land, you're like, well, listen, before, this was just for us. Now, I'm sorry, you came a bit later now, so you get this little plate right here. You look after him the same way. What you're eating, make sure he eats the same way. Read on.
Beside that which cometh of the sale of the...
Oh, you don't say.
Besides that which cometh of the sale of the patrimony.
Is that Deuteronomy 18 and 8?
Huh?
Fair enough.
When you get into 8.
And portion, when thou will come into the land which the Lord thy God gives thee in verse 9.
I'll be 8. They shall like.
Oh, okay, no, sorry.
Verse 9. When thou art come into the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee, thou shalt not learn to do after the abomination of those nations.
And that's key, man. This is separatism right here, man. This is called preservation right here. Meaning, when we do come in the land, don't do none of the abominations. What you saw them do, what you saw them teach, you don't even care about it, man.
Right.
Listen, the only reason why I know of religion is that I can go against it. But I'm not learning it to take part in it and know about Diwali and Eid. You know what I mean? I know about it to go against it, man. But the Lord's saying, listen, we're not supposed to know any of it, man. We're not supposed to, take part in any of it. Don't have no concern towards any of it. Read on.
There shall be none found among you, anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire.
And what does it mean by that? There was an ancient god called Malak, or in the Bible, they're translated as Olek. And it was obviously, of course, this god don't exist. But what they would do, how he was made, he would have his hands out like this, and in his gut is a hole, and they would light on the fire in his gut, and with the baby, they would literally just place the baby in there. And what they believed is, you offer your son or your daughter unto him, you will get a blessing from God. That's what the Canaanites fought. That's what the Amorites fought. That's what the Hittites fought. They would sacrifice their young kids, believing that God would bless them. So in that fire, so in his gut, they would then light the fire, And imagine it's a living baby, just hand the baby in there and make it burn to death, man. And God's saying we're not to do that. Your kids, don't let it pass in the fire. That's what it means for those of you that don't know. Read on.
Come. Or that useth divination.
Or that uses divination, witchcraft, spells, man, palm readers, card readers, people that read your palm, man. You got a husband in your future. That vein right there says you're gonna be rich next year. God, the Lord ain't with none of that. Now, a lot of people that read this go, well, why doesn't the Lord want you doing this? Surely it works. It don't work. The Lord don't want us being dumb like these other nations. That's all it is. We serve a living God. All of that, there's nothing to it. There's no power behind it. Just that the Lord hates it when we do what other nations do.
Right.
Read on.
Or an observer of times.
Observer of times, meaning in your life, in your time, so your dad died and he's got a message for you, man. From that time, he said, he left you this inheritance and whatever it may be. God's saying, don't hearken unto people like that. Read on.
Or an enchanter or a witch.
Enchanter, a witch, a drug dealer, and even a witch. They made a Sabbath. Of course, now it's crack, it's heroin. But even back then, you can research it. Like the drugs that we take now, that's for this time. But there was drugs even back in ancient times. Egyptians, they had drugs. You know what I mean? The Assyrians, they had drugs. Matter of fact, even the whole thing of ganja, that was an Assyrian invention. Read on.
Or a charmer, or a consultant with familiar spirits.
Or a consultant with who?
Familiar spirits.
Familiar spirits, meaning your dead grandma, your dead auntie. They're with familiar spirits, spirits that you are familiar with, people that you used to know, and they're dead. God's saying, listen, you don't partake in none of that, not because it's real, not because there's something behind it, because it's vanity. And the Lord don't want us vain. Read on.
Or a wizard or a necromancer.
Mm-hmm.
For all that do these things are an abomination.
Oh, necromancer is someone that can raise the dead. Even what do you call it when people sleep with the dead? Elia. Necromancer is someone that deals with the dead. They believe they can make the dead rise. And God's saying, listen, what these people do in the land, don't observe none of that, man. And they did all these things. That's why God's telling us not to do it. Read on.
For all that do these are an abomination.
And that's it, man. All that do these are an abomination, meaning you're disgusting to the Lord. You do these things, the Lord looks at you with filth, man. Read on.
Unto the Lord, and because of these abominations, and the Lord thy God doth drive them out from before thee.
Imagine that. The reason why the Lord kicked them out of this land is because they did all this, and that's the Lord's favorite land. And on his favorite land, this is what they were doing: is like, I want them gone, man.
Right.
I'm gonna set up my people so that they can get these people out of the land for how they're living, for what they're doing. Just read the last verse, verse 13.
Thou shalt be perfect with the Lord thy God.
And if you look at that word, it means wholehearted, meaning you give all your obedience unto me, man. Don't seek no necromancer. Don't seek no witch. Meaning you just serve me, man. Do what I tell you to do. And with that, that's the class. Men of Israel, I'm Madio.
Rise face east. The Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Haya. Shamka. Yahweh. Malak of Ka. Daba'a. Ratzaka. Haya. I.S.U.P.K. Ba'arataza. Kawa. Haya. Bashamayim. Nafaninawa. Lakam. Cow. Yawam. Wasalak Nawa. Kabawaf Nawa. Kasalak Nawa. Kabawaf Nawa. Wala'a. Tabiya Nawa. Banasayawan. Abba. Hawashai Nawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwaf. Waha'ala. Wahafapara.
Kapara,
La'aywalamyam,
La'aywalamyam.
Amen.
And in the English, our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
hallowed
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done
In earth,
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
Our daily bread.
our daily bread,
Forgive us our debts.
and forgive us our
As
debt
we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors,
And lead us not.
and lead us not
Into temptation.
into temptation,
But deliver us from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom,
And the power.
and the power,
And the glory.
and the glory
Forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. And the prayer for the power of the Hakka, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba Hashem Yahawashai.
Hashem Yahweh.
Baba Kushar.
Baba
The
Kushar.
Father Nawa.
The Fundanawa.
Hakka.
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 Lara Pa'a.
Larapaa.
Kal Makala.
Kal Makala.
Wakal Madawa.
Kal Madawa.
Hakka.
Hakka.
Lataha.
Lataha.
Hamatazarayim.
Hamatazarayim.
Hakka.
Hakka.
Lahakwiyam.
Lahakiyam.
Hamafiyam.
Hamatiyam.
Hakka.
Hakka.
Awakawa.
Awakawa.
Hatama Allah.
Hatama Allah.
Lagarashan.
Garishan.
Ba Hashem Yahawashai.
Hashem Yahweh.
The water Aman.
Wada Aman. And in the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahawashai.
Please give us the our
Please give us the power.
the power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahawashai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. And the blessings, Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahawashai.
Wa Yahweh.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Mata Zabiyah.
Mata Zabiyah.
Allah Wap Yahanna.
Allah Wap Yahanna.
Ha Allah Wapyum.
Ha Allah Wapyam.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Kwatazayanyam.
Ha Kwatazayanyam.
Ha Kayayayam.
Ha Kanyayalyam.
Wa Akwafyum.
Wa Akwafyam.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Wa Hashem Yahawashai.
Wa Hashem Yahweh.
The water Aman.
Wada Aman. And in the English, bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh.
And Yahawashai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General YAHANNA.
Commanding General YAHANNA.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahawashai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121. Asha Ayanya.
Asha Ayanya.
Al Hahayim.
Al Hahayim.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'a.
Yaba'a.
Isaiah.
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 Ma'ayim.
Ma'ayim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa Aratazah.
Wa Aratazah.
Al Yathan.
Al Yathan.
Lama Wat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al Yanawam.
Al Yanawam.
Shamaka.
Shamaka.
Hanala'a.
Hanala'a.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawama.
Shawama.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamaka.
Shamaka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al Yad.
Al Yad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyamka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ayakayaka.
The Ayakayaka.
Wayarak.
Wayara.
Walayala.
Walayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamaka.
Shemaka.
Makarai.
Makarai.
Yashama.
Yashema.
Afna Pashka.
Afna Pasha.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashama.
Yashema.
Taza Afka.
Taza Afka.
Wabai wa Ayaka.
Babawa Aika.
Ma'aitha.
Ma'aika.
Wa'ai Walam.
I will love.
Aman.
Aman. And in the English, I will lift up mine eyes
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hills.
unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He would not offer
He will not suffer
thy foot to be moved.
thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is the shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 83. Alahayim.
Alahayim,
Al Damayalaka.
Al Damayalaka,
Al Takarash.
Al Fakarash,
Wa Al Tashakwat.
Wa Al Fashakwat,
Al
Al
Kayahana.
Kayanaha,
Abab Yaka.
Awabika,
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan,
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash,
Al Amaka.
Al Aimaka,
Ya'ayawamwa.
Ariyamba,
Sawada.
Sawada,
Wayata,
Wayatha,
Yawa Aitazawa,
Yawa Aitazawa,
Altazapawanka,
Altazapawanka,
Amawa,
Amawa,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakakidam,
Wanakakidam,
Magaya,
Magaya,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazaka,
Yazaka,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Awada,
Iwada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa Aitazawa,
Nawa Aitazawa,
Naba,
Naba,
Lakadwa,
Lakadwa,
Al Yaka,
Al Yaka,
Bayaf,
Baya,
Yakawafwa,
Yakarafwa,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Fakyan, Adawam,
Adawam,
Wa Yashmai Alayam,
Wa Yashma Island,
Mawa'aba,
Mawa'aba,
Wahagayam,
Wahagayam,
Gabal,
Gabar,
Wa Aimawan,
Wa'aimawan,
Wa Aimalak,
Wa'aimalak,
Palashaf,
Palashak,
Aimishabya,
Aimishabya,
Tazawa,
Tazawa,
Gam Ashawa,
Gum Ashawa,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Aimam,
Aiman,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zarawai,
Zarawai,
Labanya Lawat,
Labanya Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aishalaham,
Aishalaham,
Kamadian,
Kamadian,
Sakya, Kasaya Sarah,
Kasaya Sarah,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La Adama,
La Adama,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Nadayab Mawa,
Nadaya Mawa,
Ka'ira,
Ka'ira,
Wakazaba,
Wakazaba,
Wakazabak,
Wakazaba,
Wakatazal,
Wakatazal,
Manai,
Manai,
Kaunasaya Kamwa,
Kaunasaya Kamwa,
Ashar,
Asha,
Amawa,
Amawa,
Naya Rasha,
Naya Rasha,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Af,
Ah,
Na'awaf,
Na'awaf,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
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 Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Kagagala,
Kagagala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya Raka,
Lapanya Baka,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Saba'aya Yara,
Taba'aya Ara,
Wakalaba,
Wakalaba,
Talahat,
Salahat,
Hayam,
Hayam,
Kantara Dakma,
Kanta Radama,
Wasa Iraka,
Basa Irika,
Wabasa,
Wabasa,
Wapafka,
Wapaka,
Sabalaham,
Sabalaham,
Mala'a,
Wala'a,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Palawan,
Palawan,
Wayaba Kwashwa,
Wayapa Kwashwa,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Bashwa,
Wayaba Awa,
Wayapa Alwa,
Aida Aid,
Ai,
Wayakapawa,
Wayaka Pawa,
Waya Abadwa,
Waya Abadwa,
Waya Da'aiwa,
Waya Da'aiwa,
Kaya Ata,
Kaya Atha,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Labadka,
Nabarka,
Al Yawan,
Ayawan,
Al Kaha,
Alkaha,
Arataza,
Arakaza,
Aman.
Aman. And in the English, keep not thou silence, O Yahweh.
So like, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace,
and be not still, O Yahweh.
and be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
Thy
thine enemies
make
almost,
make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
and
consulted against
have consulted against
thy hidden ones.
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off
and let us cut them off
from being a nation, that the name of Israel
that the name of Israel
may be no more
may be no more
in remembrance.
in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
They have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee,
They are confederate against thee,
the tabernacles of Edom,
the tabernacles of Edom,
and the Israelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab,
of Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gebal and Ammon,
Gabal and Ammon,
and Amalek,
the
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also was joined with them.
Asher also will join with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah. Do unto them
as
unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kisan,
at the brook of Kisan,
which perished the Endor.
They
became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Horeb.
Made their nobles like Oreb,
and like Zayeb.
Yea,
all their princes as Zabah,
all their princes as Zabah,
and as Zalmunah,
who
said,
let
us take to ourselves
the
houses of God in possession.
the houses of God in possession.
O my power,
Make
them like a wheel,
as
the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth a wood,
as the fire burneth a wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire,
and as the flame setteth the mountain on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
and
make them afraid with thy storm, Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh. Let them be confounded, and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame, and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, are the most high over all the earth. So be it. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth,
and all things living.
and all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
Listen to us now.
listen to us now,
Right now.
right now.
And send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses,
And punishments and destruction.
and punishment and destruction
To the heathen.
to the heathen
That speak against us.
that speak against us,
Thy prophets.
thy prophets,
The teachers.
the teachers,
The princes.
the princes,
The priests.
the priests,
The Israelite brothers.
the Israelite brothers,
And the school.
and the schools,
Send evils and curses.
and evils and curses,
And punishments and destruction.
and punishment and destruction
To the heathen.
to the heathen,
And shake loose.
and shake loose
The treasures.
the treasures
Of the rich of Israel.
of the rich of Israel
That refuse to give to the school.
that refuse to give to the school,
Force their riches.
force their riches
To enter into thy sanctuary.
to enter into thy sanctuary,
Send evils and curses.
and evils and curses,
And punishments and destruction.
and punishment and destruction
To the Edomites.
to the Edomites
And the nation.
and the nations
And the drug dealers.
and the drug
The
dealers,
court system.
the court system,
The prison system.
the prison system,
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood,
All the governments of our enemies.
all the governments of our enemies,
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Roman Catholic Church.
the Roman Catholic Church,
Pope.
the Pope,
Islam.
Islam,
Christianity.
Christianity,
Egyptology.
Egyptology,
Militia.
militia,
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan,
Aryan Nation.
Aryan Nation,
Skinheads.
skinheads,
Pasikomatasi.
Posse
The
Comitazi,
gay movement.
the gay movement,
The lesbian movement.
the lesbian movement,
Spies. Workers of witchcraft.
workers of witchcraft,
NASA space program.
NASA space program,
Army.
army,
Navy.
navy,
Air Force.
Air Force,
Marine.
marines,
Wall Street.
Wall Street,
Open up the internet.
open up the internet
And the airwaves.
and the
The
airwaves,
cable access channel.
the cable access channels,
And the radio channels.
and the radio channels.
Convict the spirit
Convict the spirit
of any of thy evil
of any of thy people
that seek to stop us
that seek to stop us
and bring swift destruction.
and bring swift destruction
All the heathen
to all the heathen
that stand in the way.
that stand in the way
Try to stop us
or try to stop us
from broadcasting your word
from broadcasting your words
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the plagues,
Cause them to go to and fro
cause them to go to and fro
through the earth and consume them.
through the earth and consume them.
Let the plague
Let the plague
shake the house of the thief
shake the house of the thief
and the murderer.
and the murderer.
Let Yahweh shine.
Let Yahweh shine.
Michael and Gabriel
Michael and Gabriel
come down with the flying saucers.
come down with the flying saucers
And punish all the heathen
and punish all the heathen
that come up against us.
that come up against us
As we speak thy word,
as we speak thy word.
cause it to be known by all.
Cause it to be known by all
That it is the angels
that it is the angels
that have done it.
that have done it.
Cause it to be spread
Cause it to be spread
through the media,
through the media
throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake
Cause them to shake
at thy coming.
at thy coming.
In the name of Yahweh Shai,
In the name of Yahweh Shai,
thank you always.
thank you always.
So be it.
So be it. And in the blessed Israel, Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai,
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Barakadawa,
Barakanawa.
Wayasha'ala,
Wayasha'ala.
Wahabayah,
Wahabaya.
Sapaya,
Sapaya.
Barakapah,
Barakapah.
Magan Hagan,
Hagun. The Gordon family.
the Gordon family,
Bennett family.
the Bennett family,
The George family.
the George family,
And Officer Agawa.
Officer Magawa, Ashar,
Ashar.
Aiden,
Aiden.
All Israelites.
all Israel,
Israelites.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai,
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
the Wada Aman,
The Wada Aman.
the one with the symbols, Lord, in the name of Jesus, bless us and Israel and the school, bless your shield, protect our loved ones, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. And with that, I give one salute. Men of Israel, Amad of Shabbat, Imadian, Barak, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Barakatah, Yajamata, class dismissed.